Hello everybody, welcome back to Matty Reacts, the channel where we take a look at things we never watched or listened to before. And today we're returning to an old friend, both in terms of we've covered him on this channel before, and also because I've made no secret of the fact that although I may be over the target age range, I do watch a lot of Sidemen content. We're taking a look at KSI's new single. We're actually taking a look at two songs by KSI, but obviously only one in this video. We have reacted to Thick of It, Low and Dirty on this channel before, and this one is Catch Me If You Can. Now I had to go to great lengths to avoid hearing this. I've just got back from a family holiday, and we put the TV on the morning of the day we left, and which was Friday. People were talking about it, so I had to quickly leave the room to make sure that I didn't hear it. And I was successful in evading the sound, so I don't know what it sounds like. I'm looking forward to it though, because KSI is never going to win awards for being the greatest singer. He's probably never going to win awards for being the greatest rapper. But I do think he has a knack of throwing together really catchy, interesting pop songs. Since he sort of came to the understanding that he didn't have to be sort of hip hop and rap exclusive, that he could do pop songs and that was fine. I think that suits him a lot more than his old music, although there's some bangers in his back catalogue as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. So let's take a look at what he's got for us this time with Catch Me If You Can.
Okay, $1 million smile shit, baby, that's the brand. Go on, that's your mom.
Of course, Prime's there within the first few seconds. So what is Running Money?
Okay, $1 million smile shit, baby, that's the brand. Go on, that's your mom, yeah, she know who I am. Money so obsessed, like, it's my biggest fan. Sitting at the top,
oh, futuristic.
Count up all the blessings. Just flew out of Europe cause I need to do some resting. Villa had a vibe, presidential, no election. Impulsive with my mind, no return on.
Villa had a vibe, presidential, no election. Interesting. Are you saying you're a dictator, KSI? Could be.
Villa had a vibe, presidential, no election. Impulsive with my mind, no return on second guessing. Add a couple O's to the deal, it's a winner. Michelin star, kind of meal, it's a dinner. I'm not one to test, watch your jaw, I'm finna. Blinded by the lights, dry your eyes.
The video reminds me of another song he did. Although that one looked like it was set at night time in cars, and this one's in the daytime in cars. So there is a difference. Just a mere moments after I said that I think he's done a lot better since he opened up to the fact that pop music wasn't a bad thing for him. Here we are with very much a hip-hop song so far. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's not breaking any... he's never going to be a sort of a super lyrical rapper, right? But it's a good vibe song. Oh, and that looks really cool, that effect. And a good hook as well, I think.
It's my biggest fan. Sitting at the top playing Catch Me If You Can. Don't bother hating. Verstappen in pole, ain't no point in all the racing. Know that I'm a 10 when I go to 8th grade.
Okay. I like it. I like it because there's one thing you can't accuse KSI of, and that is that he doesn't pull his friends up with him, right? He's super famous. He makes a lot of money. He's got his fingers in so many pies, but he always finds ways to bring his friends along with him in ways that doesn't detriment him or them. And Randolph here, who is from not too far away from me, so I always like to see Randolph pop up and things. Randolph runs Ace Grading, which is a a trading card grading company. It's not. It's primarily Pokemon, I think, that they do, but they do other stuff as well. And yeah, to hear a bar about Ace Grading and then Randolph holding KSI as a Gem Mint 10, very nice. I like it. I'll jump back and see that bit again.
Oh, ain't no point in all the racing. Know that I'm a 10 when I go to Ace Grading. Hyperbolic chamber when it's time to give a fading. Been the number one on top for a minute. Never had to stop, so I don't got a limit. Line up the world, ain't nobody gonna dim it. Even if a block hit a come, I'ma kill it. And it ain't gon' change.
The lighting in this video is insane. That's kind of uncomfortable. Okay.
Crept up on the game, now you're wide awake. Make no mistake, I'm here to stay. You above me, no way. Couldn't even do one day. No way.
Why is it flooding now? Oh, it's flooding with money. Okay, is
$1 million smart shit, baby, that's a prank. Going up your mind, yeah, she know who I am. Money so obsessed, like, it's my biggest fan. Sitting at the top, playing catch me if you
can. Nice. Yeah, I think, like I say, he's never going to win awards for being a lyrical rapper. He's never going to win awards for being the greatest singer in the history of the world. I think he knows both of those things. I think what he does always give is a song that will stick in your head. Like I say, I prefer it since he went a bit more poppy. This was a bit more of a return to the sort of hip-hop side that he used to do a lot more of. That's still fine. I think it still works. I just, the reason I don't like those songs as much is because he tends to default in those songs to, you know, look how great I am, look at all my money, look at all this, that. And this is another one like that, right? So there's only so many ways you can say, I'm doing better than you at life before, you know, you run out of ways to say it that keep people hooked. So I just prefer when he talks, you know, things like Holiday, completely out of left field for him when he released it, isn't about that. And that's why I think that hit so many people differently. And, you know, even more recently, songs like Dirty and Low were not about those things. And I think to me, they're his more interesting songs. But this one, absolutely, yeah, you could stick it on a playlist and I think it would go down well. I think it's a really good sort of vibey song. I think it's, again, the videos, he always pumps a lot of money into them. Well, I'm not sure, obviously, about the details of that, but you can tell that they're something he likes to sort of splash out on. And I think that you know, as someone who has come up as a YouTuber, it's only right that he wants his videos to look on point. And actually, the videos remind me in their style kind of how K-pop approaches music videos, when they're really sort of effects heavy, and they kind of almost look otherworldly because the way that the effects link in with the real filming, which doesn't surprise me because, you know, I think that there is a reason that K-pop is really popular and the videos are a big part of it. And, you know, I think JJ knows what he's doing with those sort of things. So I think it's just a perfect collision of styles. And I liked it. It won't be in my top 5 KSI songs, but pretty decent song all around. And I think at the very least, people will agree generally that as a song it is probably better than Thick of It. But as an experience, it probably isn't. But thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll see you again for another music reaction video very soon.